बाकी लोग म्यूट करें।
मैं मेंशन वन केस मिलोट.
Yes.
Serial 11 मिलोट. Contempt मिलोट 415 of 2019 मिलोट.
Yes.
In this case, your lordship has miloट asked to personally present miloट IG prison miloट. He is here miloट. He is appearing along with me miloट.
Very good.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
I am Arjun, sir.
We'll take your case. Just wait for a minute.
May I mention, Lordship?
Yes.
May I mention, Lordship?
Yes. लिखा हुआ मेरा लिस्ट यही है
जी
हाँ. Yes. Ms. Nikki Sinha.
May I mention item number 6, Lordship?
Yes.
It was lastly attended by Mr. Rohit Sinha, Junior ASCI. So your Lordship has asked certain queries from Rohit Sinha. So he is not well since yesterday, Lordship. Yesterday night he is suffering from fever. So that's why I am saying only for not today, Lordship. नेक्स्ट वीक रख दिया जाए. जो इसमें कुछ क्वेरी था, एक क्वेरी का आंसर तो आ गया, दूसरा क्वेरी वो कर नहीं पाए, उनकी तबीयत ठीक नहीं है, उनको आयु से आइटम 6
पिटिशनर के काउंसिल को इन्फॉर्म कर दीजिए.
यस आई हैव इन्फॉर्म कर दिए हुजूर, उनको बोल दिया गया है.
हाँ, लिस्ट से कॉल करिए.
From the delegate list under the heading for the orders withdrawal of the cases. Item 1, transfer petition civil 47 of 2021, Mr. Asutosh Prasad Joshi for the petition.
Your Lordship, I am permitted to withdraw the present application, Your Lordship.
Then counsel for the petitioner, Mr. Asutosh Prasad Joshi, seeks permission to withdraw the transfer this petition on instructions. In view of the prayer made on instructions of learned counsel on behalf of by the petitioner, on instructions of the petitioner, the instant petition is dismissed as withdrawn.
Obliged, Lord.
For the orders with defect, item 2, CMP number 71 of 2020, Mr. Rahul Kumar Gupta for the opposite party.
ये नाम इसमें petitioner का नहीं है क्यों?
उसमें डिलीट करवाए थे, एनओसी लेके चले गए थे पिटिशनर मिस्टर माधव से. तो लास्ट ऑर्डर दैट इज इंडिकेटेड इन द लास्ट ऑर्डर दैट
petitioner has not entered appearance despite indulgence grant through fresh wakalatnama after the file was taken away from the erstwhile counsel Mr. Madhav Prasad with no objection as recorded in the order dated 20th December 2021. It appears that petitioner is not interested in prosecuting the case, pressing this application. Accordingly, it is dismissed for non-prosecution.
I'm appearing for respondent state in this matter.
For respondent state, Tulsi Shrestha.
Okay.
Item 3, contempt civil 143 of 2020, Mr. Rajesh Kumar for the petitioner.
Lordship, I have made apology for not complying the previous order, Lordship, as because we the last date I have not attended the proceeding, Lordship. One of my colleagues is appearing on that day. So I pray for 2 weeks time, Lordship. In the meantime, I also seek instruction from my client as because I received the so-called filed by the state. Whether the order has been complied or not.
Undertakes to remove the only surviving defects within 2 weeks and also seek instruction from the petitioner as to whether the order has been complied with in the light of the show cause filed by the opposite parties. They state after 2 weeks.
Obliged.
For the state, Mr. Rahul Sabu.
Obliged.
Item 4, contempt civil 1084 of 2000. Sorry. For admission, 4 contempt civil 958 of 2013, Mrs. Jasminder Mazumdar for the petitioner, Mr. Rajiv Ranjan, Mr. Manoj Tandon for the opposite party.
Your Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of the petitioner, Your Lordship. In view of the last order, Your Lordship's last order, they have filed details of payment made, Your Lordship. and they are admitting in para 5 that Your Lordship is ready to pay the petitioner. JBVNL is still ready to pay the petitioner if the information regarding accumulated PF balance, accumulated GSS balance, and total days of unleaved balance during the period of service in Bihar may be provided by the Bihar State Power Holding Company Limited, Patna, Your Lordship. And they are the Jharkhand is paying, Your Lordship, from July 2000 to 31st 3 2007 on the basis of initial pay. That is from and they are calculating from July 2000. Yes,
After
Your
the
Lordship.
last order, there is no further show cause on record.
I am appearing on behalf of JB and Your Lordship. One
When have
supplementary
you-
show cause has been filed, Your Lordship, in this case.
When
It has been filed on 3rd January, Your Lordship.
No, I have received copy on 4th, maybe 4th.
the supplementary show cause filed by the opposite party number 5.
235 JBVNL.
2, 3 and 5, Your Lordship.
2, 3 and 5
Yes.
Yes, yes.
has the supplementary show cause filed.
3 तो हम हैं बिहार स्टेट इलेक्शन बोर्ड है 3.
2 and 5. ऐसे लिखे the supplementary show cause filed on behalf of the officials of JBVNL on 3rd January 2022 has not been placed on record, though copy thereof has been served on learned counsel for the petitioner. As such, matter is passed over for the day. Let this supplementary show cause be placed on record.
Obliged.
Item 5, Contempt Civil 1084 of 2013. Mr. Rajesh Shah for the petitioner. Mr. Bisbihari Sinha, Mr. Ramnivas Rai for the petitioner.
Your Lordship, in this case, I am appearing on behalf of the state. The order has been complied, Your Lordship.
Lordship,
We have filed our supplementary show cause on 4/1/2022.
4-1.
Yes, Your Lordship.
नहीं 4-1 का तो फिर यहाँ नहीं लगा हुआ.
No, Your Lordship, it has filed on 4/1, Your Lordship. I personally look
You have
into
got a
it.
copy, Mrs. Subhadra.
Lordship, I have received, and Lordship, I have to state, Lordship, here that they have not complied the 9C of the Honorable Supreme Court and also last operative portion of the Honorable Single Judge, Lordship, where the interest amount has to be paid to the petitioner if it is not, if the arrears of salary are not paid. So, Lordship, they have filed.
What have they paid?
They have paid, not given the details of
Lordship,
what payment, but
we have paid the salary of untrained from 1/1/1989 to August 1993. Trained salary from 1/9/1993 to January 2021. Even we have paid the 7th pay revision also from January 2016 to January 2021. Total amount of rupees 1 crore. Yes, Lordship.
मैं कितना बोल रहे हैं?
Total amount of rupees 1,04,11,854 in his account on 28/12/2021 itself, which we have mentioned in affidavit also.
Lordship, the amount only is around 70 lakhs, 69 lakhs, Lordship.
That is after deduction, Your Lordship, after income tax deduction.
And also, Lordship, they have not paid that interest amount, Lordship. Honorable
Anyway,
Supreme
let
Court.
the show cause come. लिखिए. A show cause has been filed by the opposite party. Number
4, Lordship. District Education Officer.
on
Yes,
4th January 2022, which has not yet been placed on record, though copy thereof has been served on learned counsel for the petitioner. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that interest component of learned counsel for the petitioner submits that though admissible payments have been made, but in terms of the order under offense, the interest amount has not been paid.
Lordship.
However, let the show cause be placed on record. Learned counsel for the state shall seek instruction on the interest component also in the meantime.
Yes, sir. Your Lordship, on the last order,
Matter be listed after 2 weeks.
And Lordship, I may also be, Lordship, directed to file supplementary, Lordship, affidavit if, because Lordship, I have got the order of the Honorable Supreme Court also that civil review has been dismissed.
On 28th January, 28 January.
Lordship.
Your Lordship, may I permit to one submission, Your Lordship? Yeah, on last order, Your Lordship, the salary of the district education officer has been stopped, Your Lordship. That
ये देखें पिछला फाइल जो भी रखा Learned counsel for the opposite party made the request that the order staying that by the order dated 10th December 2021, the district education officer Saraikela Kharsawa was directed not to withdraw his salary if the order remains uncomplied by the next date. Stop. It is, however, it is submitted that since the order has been complied with, this
With regard to areas of salary, Lordship, not the interest part.
अरे भाई उनका बात बोल रहे हैं.
जी जी.
Order has been complied with. Therefore, the stay on withdrawal of his salary may be vacated. Having regard to the submission of learned counsel for the parties, that the admissible amounts of arrears of salary due to the petitioner has been paid, the order staying withdrawal of salary by the district education officer Saraikela Kharsawa is vacated.
Item 7, Contempt Civil 127 of 2019, Mr. Anup Kumar Mehta for the petitioner, Mr. Amit Kumar Verma, Mr. Atanu Balaji for the opposition.
My Lord, I am for the state in this case, Your Lordship.
Yes.
I have filed Sucos, Your Lordship.
Then,
Your Lordship, we have sent a letter to the Accountant General Office, Your Lordship. I have stated in paragraph 13, Your Lordship, Your Lordship, and requested.
So-called dated.
So-called dated, Your Lordship, 12th February 2021, Your Lordship.
17th February. Thereafter, yes. So what have you done?
My Lord, we have requested to Office of the Accountant General, Your Lordship, for making amendment in the pension and gratuity, Your Lordship, of the petitioner.
Mr. Mehta?
I'm sorry, my lord, sir, I could not get what he had said. Which paragraph he was referring to?
Paragraph 13 of the so-called, Your Lordship.
Accountant General's office has been requested to make necessary amendment in the PPO and GPO.
Yes.
Whereas, if your lordship says, okay, my lord, sir, what they have done actually, if your lordship sees Annexure 8 at page 38, I don't know whether this is a follow-up action of this order or not, because this is contemptuous, Annexure 8 at page 38, my lords.
No, do you have their last show cause of February 21?
I do not have it, my lords.
I also do not have, my lords.
Get hold of it and then.
Yes, sir. Yes, my lord.
Then counsel for the petitioner take short time to obtain the show cause that was served upon your advocate clerk on 17th February 21. Then counsel for the petitioner, Mr. Mehta, prays for some time to go through the supplementary show cause filed on behalf of opposite party number 2, where it has been stated that at para 13, it has been stated that the Accountant General Jharkhand has been requested by office order dated 17 December 2020 to make amendment in the pension and gratuity of the petitioner. Stop. Accordingly, the matter be listed after 1 week. Accountant General is also a party. No, not party.
My lords, I am appearing for Accountant General, my lords.
Okay. Then counsel to the accountant general, Mr. Amit Kumar Verma, would also seek instruction on this statement. List it after 1 week.
Item 8, contempt civil 312 of 2019, Mr. Sarasekar for the petitioner. Mr. Mitlesh Singh, Mr. Sabu, Mr. Dr. Asul Kumar Singh for the opposite party.
Lordship, I am appearing for petitioner. They have passed one reasoned order in which
The
they have
order has been
rejected. No, Lordship, the order has not been complied. They have rejected the claim of petitioner. I only pray liberty may be given to challenge that reasoned order.
A show cause has been filed containing the reasoned order
yes, my
Yes,
lord.
my lords.
in show cause of university.
My lords, the show cause of my lords, the state my lords.
Opposite party number 3.
Yes, my lords.
Opposite party number 2 and 3 have filed a show cause containing a reasoned order bearing containing letter on Sahil.
My lords, we have filed it on 18/11/2021, my lords. Memo.
Yeah, that will. Acha. Containing a reasoned order, enclosing a reasoned order bearing letter number 1549 dated 8th November 21 passed by the Additional Chief Secretary, Department of Higher and Technical Education, Government of Jharkhand, whereby the claim of the petitioner has been rejected. When counsel for the petitioner seeks liberty to assail the reasoned order in an appropriate proceeding, if so agreed. With the aforesaid liberty, the instant contempt petition is disposed of.
Yes, my lordship.
Item 9, item 407 of 2019, along with item number 10, Mr. Anuj Burman for the petitioner. Mr. Mukesh Kumar Sinha, Mr. Mitlesh Singh for the opposite party.
My lord, I am appearing this matter on the behalf of petitioner, my lord. My
Last
lord,
time,
order is
Yes.
last time Melos asked me to just bring on record the copy of that order marked in red, confirmed by LPA bench and the Honorable Supreme Court, my lord, through supplementary, my lord, I have brought on record and also send it through mail also, my lord. That must be on record, my lord.
You have filed it opposite party number 2,
My lord.
filed on 20th December 21.
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
The matter was with respect to the grant of the replacement scale, my lord. And after gaining information about confirmation of the order of the Honorable Supreme Court, my lord, the department, for the purpose of complying the order, my lord, asked all the universities, my lord, to just prepare a service record of all such similarly situated employees. And through the university, my lord, it has come that an amount to the tune of around 260, yes, 260 crores, my lord, is the financial liability which is coming, my lord. If my lords could see that affidavit under the signature of Additional Chief Secretary I have filed, in which I have stated in para 7 about that since the project matter involves huge financial liability, therefore, in the process of making provision for financial liability, the state government has taken a decision to obtain opinion of the Department of Law upon the entire issue, and thereafter, in terms of the opinion, approval of the cabinet for allocation of the said amount shall be obtained, and provision in the supplementary budget would be made.
So, what is the stage of that
My
supplementary?
lord, so this stage is, my lord, that is in the process, my lord. Therefore, my lord, that through that affidavit, we have just prayed for grant of substantial time, so that because there is one more matter in alternate list, my lord, that is item number 15, if I am not mistaken, Anuj. That's the same matter, is on board today, that is in the alternate list. Therefore, there's a large number of, my lord, similarly situated, my lord, candidates who are entitled for that replacement scale, my lord, and all the universities, my lord, have been asked to just.
Then counsel for the state, Mr. Mukesh Kumar Sinha.
I am not in a position to just explain. I am not well, therefore, my lord.
may I submit, my lord. My lord, there are only 36 candidates in this matter, my lord, and there is only need. University had demanded a 12 crore rupees for their payment, my lord. There is by asking 260
you,
crore,
do you,
my lord, they are wasting the time, my lord.
no, do you dispute that on similar issue, a host of cases have been decided concerning large number of employees of the university?
No, there are cases, my lord.
So let
But
them
my lord,
take
this
a,
single matter, Prashant Kumar Mishra, my lord, the matter which is referring by the state, my lord.
if they,
In that,
if they start making piecemeal payments, then that will create to further complication. They will be on one side in breach of the order of the LPA court and the apex court, judgment dismissing the special leave petition. On the other hand, part of the order in one case would be complied. So let them take a uniform decision. This amounts to huge financial outlay upon them. So they will
my
accordingly
lord,
adjust as to how it is to be paid.
they has paid to the several person, my lord. Prashant Kumar Mishra also has been paid his dues, my lord.
We are in process. We are in the process.
Prashant Kumar Mishra has been paid, my lord. He also filed a contempt, my lord. In contempt, the contempt was dropped after making the payment to him, my lord.
You file a rejoinder affidavit indicating as to payments made to certain persons and not to other persons, so that the court can appreciate that.
My lord, I will file, my lord, because many other person has been paid, my lord, their dues, my lord.
Counsel for the state, Mr. Mukesh Kumar Sinha, submits that the supplementary show cause has been filed by the opposite party number 2 on 20th December 21. Enclosing the orders passed in the other cases, including LPA number 32 of 2018 and analogous appeal, as also the order passed by the apex court as directed by the previous order dated 10 December 21. Stop. And counsel for the state, however, further again prays that the matter may come up after some time, since has again made a request as earlier recorded in the order dated 29th October 2021. Has requested that the matter may come up after some time, so that the decision at the appropriate level, as decision at the appropriate level is required, as the proposal for disbursement of the admissible claims of employees like the petitioner and several others is before the competent authority. Accordingly, matter is adjourned for 4 weeks. Listed on 11th February 2022.
But I have then approved the OP number 3 and 4 university.
Same for OP number 3.
In the same matter, my lord.
Yes, yes.
And one more matter is in alternate list, that is item 15. By same Anuj Burman has filed, my lord. That is contempt 807 of 2021. Rita Roy. If that is also tagged, my lord, it will be easier for me also to communicate.
Let contempt civil case number
807 of 2021.
21 be tagged along with these petitions, as according to learned counsel for the state, same issues involved.
Yes.
Yes, next.
Item 11, contempt civil 415 of 2019. Mr. Rakesh Kumar for the petition of Mr. Abhishek Sinha, Mr. Ajit Kumar for the opposite party.
Yes, sir. Appearing we have the petitioner also.
Yes.
Milord, in pursuance of your lordship's order, Milord, IG prison is here, Milord.
Yes. Has he filed any show cause?
Yes, lordship. Yesterday, Milord, through email I have filed a show cause, Milord. And today also, Milord, hard copy has been dropped, Milord, in the drop box, Milord.
If you file it like that, then it will not be placed on record, no? Because of so many restrictions these days.
Milord, through email also, Milord, yesterday I have, Milord, sent, Milord.
That email copy is also not with me. list it on next Friday. Pursuant to the order dated 10th December 2021, the so-and-so give his name.
Mr. Manoj Kumar.
Mr. Manoj Kumar, Inspector General of Prison, Jail Inspectorate, Government of Jharkhand, is present from the online from the office of his counsel. Counsel for the state submits that a show cause has been filed in the drop box today on his behalf. A show cause on his behalf has been filed today with an email copy, soft copy sent yesterday. So the same is not on record. Petitioner's counsel has got that.
Yes, Lordship. Yes.
Not a copy,
Yes,
sir.
I have received, Lordship.
Very well. Let it be placed on record. Matter be posted on next Friday. The IG opposite party number 3 shall remain present on the next day also in similar fashion.
Item 12, Contempt Civil 830 of 2019. Mr. Anand Kumar Pandey for the petitioner. Mr. Abhishek Sinha, Mr. Richa Sansita for the opposite party.
My Lord, I appeal on behalf of petitioner, my Lord. Mother and my Lord, the last chance the state company directed to file detailed so called. I did delay court for the appointing of the petitioner, but the seven except translated copy of the order passed, so called order passed by the state authority, nothing is that valid in court.
So the order has been complied.
No, my Lord.
Who is for this?
Lordship, I am appearing for this state, Lordship. I am praying for 2 weeks' time, Lordship.
Or?
We have filed the show cause, Lordship. I am praying 2 weeks' time for Mr. Ashutosh Anand to appear, Lordship. He has tested positive for corona yesterday, COVID yesterday, Lord. And I am also positive, Lordship.
On the grounds of, since learned AG 1.
AG 3, Your Lordship.
Mr. Ashutosh Anand has turned COVID positive. Prayer for adjournment is made by the AC, Mr. Sharad Kausal, who also has turned positive, COVID
Lordship.
positive.
Yes, sir.
Accordingly, matter be listed after 2 weeks. Petitioner, Mr. Pandey.
Item 30, Contempt Civil 1036 of 2019. Mr. Saurav Sekhar for the petitioner. Nidhi Jaiswal, Mr. Rahul Sabu for the opposite.
Milords, in this matter, Milords, may I submit, Milords, that Milords, similar Milords matter was Milords before this honorable court, Milords, WPS number 2198 of 2012, Milords, against which Milord the petitioner has preferred a contempt petition number 282 of 2018, Milords. Now, Milord, the coordinate bench of this honorable court, Milords, wide order dated 12/10/2019, Milords, had Milords directed Milords that until unless Milords the liquidation process of the bank is Milords complete, Milords, this matter may be this contempt may be kept pending, Milords.
So why pending? It can be disposed of.
Yes, Milord, that can also be done, Milords, with a direction, Milords.
Have you filed any show cause saying?
Yes, Milord. One show cause has been filed, Milords, on 20th of December 2021. In which, Milords, in paragraph 11, Milords.
No one appears for that.
Lordship, I am appearing for petitioner.
Achha, you are appearing?
Yes, sir.
In which paragraph 10 and 11, Milords, we have made a categorical statement, Milords.
Then counsel for the state by referring to the contents of the show cause filed by opposite party number
Your Lordship,
4.
and liberty may be given to petitioner.
Yes, December 21 submits that since the what is the name of the bank? Daltonganj?
Cooperative Bank.
Central Cooperative Bank.
Central Cooperative Bank.
Central Cooperative Bank is under liquidation. The contempt petition may be dropped for the present so that Once the liquidation process is over, admissible dues of petitioner and other similar situated employees can be paid. Stop. When counsel for the petitioner submits that liberty may be granted to the petitioner to revive the contempt petition once the liquidation proceedings are over. In that view of the matter, the present contempt petition is disposed of with liberty to the petitioner to revive the same as and when the liquidation proceedings are over or assets of the company are partly or part of the assets of the company are liquidated so that the admissible dues of employees can be disbursed out of that. Yes.
Item 16. Sorry.
Grateful, my lord.
Item 14. Contempt Civil 509 of 2020 along with item number 15. Mr. Amit Kumar Tiwari for the petitioner. Mr. Manish Misra for the petitioner.
I am appearing on behalf of petitioner, my lord.
Yes. For the
Your
state.
Lordship, I am praying for short passover. Mr. Manish Mishra will in court number 13.
Passover.
Item 16. Transfer petition Civil 11 of 2021. This is Swati Salini for the petitioners. Mr. Gautam Kumar Singh for the opposition.
Yes.
Yes, I am appearing on behalf of the petitioner, Your Lordship. This
I am
transfer
appearing for the
petition
opposite
has been
party.
filed for, this transfer petition has been filed for the transfer of original suit number 2 of 2021 filed under section 9 of Hindu Marriage Act from family court Gumla to Ranchi, Your Lordship.
Whether the
Another
judgment
case,
was
yes, yes.
delivered or it has been stayed.
Your Lordship stayed this matter on the last occasion.
So the judgment has not been delivered, no?
It was stayed by your lordship.
Yes.
The previous.
But it was communicated within time.
Your lordship. Case has been stayed there.
Yes, Mrs. Salni, what do you say?
Yes, Your Lordship, the marriage took place in the year 2018 and thereafter within 3 months she was kicked out of the house, Your Lordship. And she is in a very precarious condition, Your Lordship. She is staying with her widowed ailing mother who is a puffed rice seller. And that is all she is dependent upon her, Your Lordship. It is very difficult for her to come to Gumla and contest the case. And even the suit which has been stayed by Your Lordship and for which the transfer petition has been filed, she never appeared before the court below. And another case has been instituted as case number 2716 of 2019 under section 498A, 323 and 34 IPC and 3 and 4 of DP Act, which is pending in the Court of Judicial Magistrate Ranchi, Your Lordship.
How many witnesses were examined by you, Mr. Gautam Singh, for the petitioner?
Your lordship, the suit was declared to be ex party, your lordship. So
ex party तो आपका witness कुछ examine हुआ था कि नहीं? You do not know.
No, your lordship.
Mrs. Salni, your client will have to file a petition for recall of that ex parte order. Then only you can participate.
Yes, Your Lordship.
And Mr. Petitioner's counsel is also not able to say how many witnesses have been examined.
I tried to ask about this from my client, Your Lordship. She is not aware of anything since the matter is ex parte.
So I am transferring this to Ranchi, Mr. Gautam Singh, and then the petitioner will file an application for recall of the ex parte order and participate.
Your lordship, it will be very difficult for him. He already has appeared on so many dates, your lordship, and it will start afresh, and he shall have to contest 2 cases.
Otherwise, party judgment will lead to further miscarriage of justice in a matrimonial suit. Suppose the matter is remanded from the appellate court again, then also it will happen. at least at the right moment, the court stayed the proceedings, and the proceedings are still alive in the family court. Likhe, heard learned counsel for the petitioner, Mr. Swati Shalvi, and Mr. Gautam Kumar Singh appearing for the opposite party husband. Petitioner wife seeks transfer of original suit number 2 of 21, instituted by the opposite party husband before family court Gumla under section 9 of the Hindu Marriage Act 1955 for restitution of conjugal rights. So, according to the petitioner, the parties were married on 20th June 2018, and within 3 months, she was kicked out of her matrimonial home on 5th September 2018 on failure to fulfill the demand of dowry of rupees 3 lakhs and consequent torture thereupon. She is residing at her parental house at Sikidri in the district of Ranchi. She has also instituted a complaint case bearing number 2716 of 2019 under section 498A, 323 and 34 of the IPC, read with section 3, 4 and 5 of the Dowry Prohibition Act, which is pending before learned Judicial Magistrate, Ranchi. Petitioner has no sources of income. She is residing with her mother, who is suffering from various diseases, and somehow X out her livelihood by selling puffed rice. Petitioner has not been able to participate in the proceedings of the matrimonial suit at Gumla, which has been proceeded ex parte. It is submitted that in the complaint case instituted by the petitioner at Ranchi, the petitioner opposite party has been appearing. He has been granted anticipatory bail by this court by the order dated 19 February 2021 on subject to conditionally on payment of rupees 35,000 as interim victim compensation. In such circumstances, if the suit is not transferred to Ranchi, it may remain uncontested and lead to miscarriage of justice. Then counsel for the opposite party has opposed the prayer. He submits that petitioner opposite party has been interested in restitution of conjugal rights. He has been working as a driver in a private business concern, but due to the complaint lodged by the petitioner, he could not join his duty in time during lockdown and is now earning his livelihood as a daily wage laborer. He is completely financially broke. As such, the suit proceeding, the matrimonial suit proceedings have gone to the state of delivery of final judgment, and it would be wholly inadvisable to transfer the suit at this stage. I have considered the submission of learned counsel for the parties in the light of the material facts borne from record. It appears that the original suit number 2 of 2021, instituted by the opposite party for restitution of conjugal rights, has not been remained uncontested and proceeded ex parte. As petitioner, who has no independent source of income and is residing with her at her parental house in Ranchi, was not able to participate in the proceedings at Gumla. It further appears that the opposite party has been facing a complaint case instituted under various sections of the IPC and Dowry Prohibition Act by the petitioner at Ranchi and has in any case to attend to the criminal case at Ranchi. Stop. If the suit is not transferred in such circumstances to the family court Ranchi from Gumla, it may lead to miscarriage of justice. Stop. Accordingly, this original suit number 2 of 21 is directed to be transferred to the family court Ranchi from the family court Gumla without any delay. Stop. Needless to say, petitioner is at liberty to make an application before the family court Ranchi to recall the ex parte order and allow her to participate in the proceedings, which may be considered on its own merits and in accordance with law. The instant petition is allowed.
Your Lordship, further direction may be given to expedite the trial, Your Lordship, because they may adopt a
The
dilatory
family
tactics.
court Ranchi would endeavor to dispose of to decide the original suit number so and so expeditiously, as expeditiously as possible.
Obliged.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
Item 70, transfer petition civil 12 of 2021, Mr. Vishal Kumar Tiwari for the petitioner.
Your Lordship, in this case, I'm appearing on behalf of the petitioner. Your Lordship,
Yes.
on the previous occasion, last chance was given to the opposite party for appearance.
Yes, yes, yes.
Your Lordship, this case is for the transfer of original matrimonial suit number 530.
Anyone appearing for the opposite party?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Opposite party is appearing in person.
जी, yes, sir.
वकालतनामा फाइल किया है आपने?
यहाँ किया है, आपने बोला था तो हमने फाइल किया है.
Your Lordship, if I may be permitted.
वकालतनामा का तो कोई चर्चा नहीं है इसमें. OP has not appeared as yet as per computer inquiry. ये 7 जून का ये endorsement है. कब आपने वकालतनामा फाइल किया?
जी, 1 तारीख को हमने फाइल किया था.
1 तारीख को तो छुट्टी थी.
नहीं, इस 1 को नहीं, अक्टूबर नवंबर 1 नवंबर को हमने फाइल किया था, सर.
1 नवंबर का वकालतनामा फाइल में नहीं लगेगा. उसका रसीद आपके पास है?
सर, रसीद तो कुछ नहीं मिलता है. हमने दिया था, वहाँ डलवाया था, रसीद तो कुछ नहीं है. अगर नहीं मिला है या ऐसा कुछ है तो मैं ऑनलाइन ई फाइलिंग के द्वारा फाइल कर सकता हूं, सर.
रसीद मिलता है.
कंप्यूटर इंक्वायरी में दिखा दे रहा है लॉर्डशिप की नहीं फाइल की हुआ है.
नहीं फाइल हुआ
लॉर्डशिप.
हमने तो भिजवाया था.
भिजवाया था
जी.
आप अपने से अपियर कर रहे हैं तो आप अपने में फाइल करिएगा.
जी, मैं जमशेदपुर में हूं ना सर, तो रांची जाने में थोड़ी सी असुविधा होती है. बूढ़े माँ बाप हैं, बीमार रहते हैं, उनको छोड़ के जाने में. तो मैंने अपने मित्र को दिया था वहाँ देने के लिए. वो एक लॉयर के थ्रू उन्होंने जमा करवाया था वहाँ.
तो आपका वकालतनामा नहीं है रिकॉर्ड पे, इसलिए अभी आप अपियर करके अपनी केस बहस नहीं कर सकते हैं जब तक वकालतनामा आप फाइल नहीं करते हैं.
ठीक है सर. हुजूर, अगर ऐसा है तो मुझे एक मौका और दिया जाए. मैं ऑनलाइन ई फाइलिंग के द्वारा वकालतनामा दर्ज फाइल कर देता हूँ आज ही.
ई फाइलिंग से वकालतनामा फाइल हो रहा है कोर्ट मास्टर जी?
लॉर्डशिप, वो ई फाइलिंग का जो वेबसाइट है उस पर फाइल करना होगा.
हाँ, तो मैं
Let him, the opposite party has appeared today, but there is no wakalatnama file executed by him on record as per computer inquiry.
No.
On record, and no such wakalatnama has been filed as per computer inquiries. Stop. He seeks short time to enter appearance through fresh wakalatnama. Matter is adjourned by last indulgence to 21st January 2022. Opposite party should enter appearance by filing wakalatnama at least 3 days before the next date.
Obliged to Lordship.
Item 18, contempt civil 14 of 2021, Mr. Abdul Kalam Rasidi for the petitioner. Mr. Prakash
I am
Chandra Rai.
appearing on behalf of the petitioner, my lord, and in this case, the contender opposite party has filed supplementary so called, my lord. So it requires reply, my lord. So 2 weeks time may be granted if possible, my lord.
Mr. Rasidi, A.K. Rasidi.
There was substantial compliance, my lord, of order
No, no.
on para 6 of our supplementary counter affidavit.
If you
Proceeded for cancellation of Jamabandi, what reply they should?
but it is not suffice the order of the court which has been passed in writ petition.
We have been directed.
Anyway,
our requirement is that effect, that we are proceeding.
Counsel for the petitioner, Mr. A.K. Rasidi, prays for some time to file reply to these show cause filed by opposite party on 20th December 21. Stop. Mr. On appear कर रहे हैं
Rakesh Kumar Sahi.
Rakesh Kumar Sahi.
Rakesh Kumar Sahi.
Why is the council?
The State Council submits that proceedings under 4H of the Bihar Land Reforms Act has been initiated for cancellation of the demand running in the name of the petitioner by miscellaneous case number 149/2019-20 and is pending before the Court of Learned Deputy Commissioner Ranchi, Annexure A to the show cause, supplementary show cause. Be that as it may, the matter is adjourned to be listed on 21st January 2022. Reply, if any, should be filed at least 3 days before the next date.
22nd of January, madam.
21st January.
Item 19, Transportation Civil 16 of 2021. Mr. Samir Saurabh.
My lord, I am appearing on behalf of petitioner, my lord. I pray for not today, my lord, because senior counsel is suffering from fever, my lord. He is corona positive, my lord, so he has not come to the office, my lord.
Anyway, Mr. Samir Saurabh.
Yes, my lord.
Mr. Samir Saurabh, learned counsel for the petitioner, has turned COVID positive. As such, on the, as prayed for, matter is adjourned for 2 weeks.
Obliged, my lord.
Item 20, Transportation Civil.
मैं कुछ कहना चाहता हूँ हुजूर। Petition number 17 में
बीच में कौन बोल रहा है?
वो पर्सन
जी, मैं आपने क्या ऑर्डर किया सर, मैं समझ नहीं पाया, इंग्लिश समझ नहीं पाता हूँ। कृपया हिंदी में बता पाएंगे क्या कितने दिन का समय मिला है मुझे?
केस 22 को रहेगा आपका केस। इस बीच में आपको वकालतनामा फाइल करना है इन पर्सन का।
इन पर्सन सर मैं ई फाइल के द्वारा भेज सकता हूँ?
हाँ,
ठीक है सर, धन्यवाद।
Item 20, Kumar Maltiya. Voice.
Who is appearing?
Yes, sir. I am appearing on behalf of the wife here. For the last
Anyone appearing for the opposite party?
No name.
You want from Jamshedpur to Dhanbad?
A small triangular radius about 7 years. From Dhanbad. और पेंशन भी बहुत है नहीं, जो वो शिक्षक पेंशन वगैरह पेंशन हुआ है 8,000 के पेंशन मिलता है, एक्सेप्ट दिस वो सो सकेंगे। I am on the street. I am still driving all your money. He was also not so sufficient. He is already retired from this station.
Third learned counsel for the petitioner. You send your appearance slip.
Yes.
No one has, the opposite party has not entered appearance despite valid service of notice and indulgence granted by the previous order dated 17 December 21. The petitioner wife seeks transfer of original suit number 363 of 2020 from the family court Jamshedpur to the family court Dhanbad Para. According to the petitioner, their marriage was solemnized on 27 February, Dhanbad, जहाँ लिखे हैं वहाँ लिखे for restitution of conjugal rights, instituted by the opposite party husband for restitution of conjugal rights under Section 9 of the Hindu Marriage Act 1955. Stop. According to the petitioner, their marriage was solemnized on 27 February 2013 at Dhanbad as per Hindu rites and rituals, but after 2 months thereof, she was subjected to cruelty. Stop. On 2nd June 2020, petitioner, her husband, opposite party, and their son returned from Delhi to Jamshedpur, and again she was treated cruelly and assaulted by Lathi. Stop. Even though she has given birth to a male child, but the behavior of the opposite party and his family members have not changed. Stop. Finally, on 15 July 2020, she had to leave the matrimonial home along with her son on account of such torture. Stop. On receipt of summons in the matrimonial suit number 363 of 2020, she has approached this court for transfer of the case to Family Court Dhanbad. Since she has no independent source of income and has to maintain a 6-year-old child, so it would be onerous for her to visit Jamshedpur to attend to the proceedings of the suit with a minor child. So her old and retired father also does not have sufficient income to maintain her and his grandson. So as such, the suit may be transferred to Family Court Dhanbad from Jamshedpur. There is no opposition to the prayer. On consideration of the pleadings on record and the submission of learned counsel for the petitioner, it appears that the petitioner lady with a minor child of 6 years has no independent source of income, and it may be onerous for her and expensive for her to attend to the proceedings of the matrimonial suit at Jamshedpur. Stop. In such circumstances, the petitioner has made out a prima facie case and balance of convenience also lies in her favor. Accordingly, let original matrimonial suit number 363 of 2020 be transferred from the Family Court Jamshedpur to the Family Court Dhanbad forthwith. Application is allowed.
Item 21, transfer petition civil 43 of 2021, Mr. Indrajit Sinha for the petitioner, Mr. Nitish for the opposite party.
For respondent, I am appealing, Lordship.
Yes.
On last day, 2 weeks time was granted to file Lordship counter affidavit.
Yes.
I pray for the last day, further 1 week may be granted, Lordship. I have received some documents, Lordship. The next day I will get it signed, Lordship.
Petitioner.
There's one more prayer, Lordship. That prayer has been made for transfer of the restitution case, Lordship. If Lordship matter will be sent to Jhalsa, Lordship, a scope of compromise between the parties. Because only on the instigation of her brother and parents, Lordship, she has gone to Jamshedpur.
Anyone for the opposite party petitioner? Mr. Indrajit Sinha, Mr. Shishir Suman. You just informed Mr. Indrajit Sinha. Meanwhile, the case is passed over for one case. 22.
Item 22, contempt civil 70 of 2021, Mr. Saurav for the petitioner, Mr. Neelam Tiwari, Mr. S.P. Rai for the opposite party.
I am appearing for the petitioner, Lordship. Yesterday only we have received the show cause, Lordship. So I am just praying for a week's time to seek instruction from the hand.
Show cause has been filed by whom?
By the respondent state, Your Lordship, by the secretary of the department. The order has been complied, Your Lordship. The amended reasoned order has been passed. Initially, a reasoned order was passed taking into account the orders which was quashed by the Honorable Court. But then, when it came to our knowledge, we advised them and then we have passed an amended reasoned order, Your Lordships, in compliance of the Honorable Court order.
Matter is passed over for the day on request of learned counsel for the petitioner to seek instruction on the latest show cause filed on
6th of January
6th
2020.
January. Latest show cause filed by opposite party number.
Secretary is opposite party number.
2.
Would be 2, Your Lordships, because I just have
OP number 2, Your Lordship.
OP number 2.
Opposite party number 2, Secretary, Department of Cooperatives, Government of Jharkhand. क्या लिखे?
जी. Matter is passed over for on the request of the learned counsel for the petitioner to seek instruction on the latest show cause filed by opposite party number 2, Secretary, Department of Cooperative, Government of Jharkhand.
Filed on 6th January, yesterday. So let this show cause be placed on record by the next date.
Obliged.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Passover case, item number 14, contempt civil 509 of 2020, along with item number 15, Mr. Amit Kumar Tiwari for the petitioner, Mr. Manish Mishra for the opposite party.
Yes. Mr. Manish Mishra.
My lord, I am here.
So, what is the state of affairs?
My lord, Your Lordship, my lord, last in the second case, Your Lordship,
yes,
516 of 2020, I have filed a supplementary show cause. Your Lordship had raised a specific query.
Yes. Yes. So, what is the answer?
My lord, the answer is in this supplementary show cause, Your Lordship, that it was in the matter of a recommendation. The district superintendent of education is not the deciding authority, Your Lordship. He recommended these, but then the final deciding authority is the district education establishment committee. My lord, that I have specifically stated in the show cause at paragraph 17. That the answering opposite party is not the final authority to decide about grant of promotions. He can only make a recommendation of promotion subject to the final decision of the District Education Establishment Committee. So that memo was only in the nature of a recommendation, Your Lordship. And after that, Your Lordship, the names of other teachers who had not come, other eligible teachers who had not come before the Honorable Court, those names were also considered by the District Education Establishment Committee. Some of the petitioners moved down because of various factors, because of seniority, roster, etc. And accordingly, a decision was taken.
May I say, my lord, to cut short the matter, my lord, the answering respondent, my lord, the opposite party is how dare to come to court and giving the false the statement, my lord. My lord, in paragraph 19, 20 and 21, the answering respondent has said that teachers appointees of 1982, 83, 84, 86 and 87 are included. Lord, we save and accept 4%. None of the teachers have been granted promotion. First thing, the gradation list has not been brought to the record of the Honorable Court, Milord. Milord, with regard to a statement made in para 19, 20 and 21, Milord, I have instruction. There is no teacher in science stream, Milord, present and working for the promotion to the grade 4 post, Milord, of the year 82 to 87 and compulsory ground. Milord, this is the completely false statement is being made before this Honorable Court, Milord. Let the gradation list be produced, Milord. My only request and the prayer before this Honorable Court, let the true picture may come before the Honorable Court, Milord. How he
I will produce the gradation list if your lordship
I am
orders.
not I am not, my anxiety is not, Milord, grant the promotion to rest of the 12%. Milord, both of the read petition, more than 30% petitioners are there. Milord, only the statement in para 19, 20 and 21. Milord, this is the completely false statement, Milord, as per instruction of my client. No teacher. Let them come with the gradation list, Milord. The teachers.
Your Lordship, in fact, he had come with the gradation list to me, but the show cause I found it so confusing, and just to simplify it, I in fact changed the show cause, Your Lordship, because Your Lordship had raised a specific query, and if Your Lordship directs, I'll produce it. He had come with the gradation list. He had come with a lot of documents. The time was short; he could not explain it to me properly, so I made it simpler. If Your Lordship directs, I'll produce it.
Let the
He had come
gradation
with the gradation
list
list.
be produced before the Honorable Court, Milord. Everything will be clear, Milord.
Mr. Tiwari, I do not intend to expand the scope of the contempt case beyond what has been specifically observed in the order passed in writ petition. But since you are pointing out some statement which is incorrect on record, therefore I am giving an opportunity to the State Council to make the record straight.
Yes, Milord. Yes, Milord.
My Lord, I'll produce it.
If some teachers are above 12 petitioners, Milord, I am not no case, Milord. It may be disposed of, Milord.
Submit that in compliance of the order dated 20th November 21, a supplementary show cause has been filed by the opposite party number 3 on 28th October 21, which explains the discrepancy. The letter dated
Well, the show cause was filed on 2nd December 2021.
No, institution makes a difference after some formalities.
Fine.
Which was the letter regarding which you were asked to explain?
My Lord, the letter was annexure, that was a part of my first original show cause. That was annexure B, Your Lordship, letter dated 23/2/2021.
It is submitted that the letter dated 23rd February 21 was in the nature of only a recommendation by the district
Superintendent of Education, BSc.
Superintendent of Education, who is not the final authority.
My Lord.
So, however, on strong reservations, however, he seeks time to file a supplementary learned counsel for the opposite party, Mr. Manish Mishra, is for short time. So, accordingly, matter is adjourned for 2 weeks.
21st को रख दिया जाएगा.
21st.
My Lord, थोड़ा टाइम दे दिया जाए हुजूर, और कोई कारण नहीं है. Any officer I'm calling, कई बोलता है उनके यहाँ COVID है. 2 of my ACs are also down with COVID. So I'm not sure what situation I'll face there. That is all. Otherwise, I'll
adjourn for 2 weeks. List it thereafter.
Passable case 21, transfer petition civil 43 of 2021.
In this case, I'm appearing for the petitioner, Your Lordship.
Yes.
On last occasion, Lordship, the opposite party took time for filing the counter affidavit, Lordship, but it appears that they have not yet filed the counter.
For that, I have prayed for one more time, Lordship.
He is making a request for mediation.
Yes,
from the parties at Jalsa.
But my Lord, that can only be, my Lord, explored since it is a COVID times, my Lord, by virtual mode, my Lord, if possible.
Initially through virtual mode, if the situation eases, then they can come physically.
Yes, Lord. He will pay the cost.
My Lord, since the petitioner had to take care of my Lord's 2 years old son, so my Lord, if possible, if the mediation may be my Lord's fixed at Jamshedpur, where the petitioner is residing.
Jamshedpur mediation, the husband is at Garhwa. So,
Garhwa, Lordship.
Jhalsa will be the best.
Jhalsa would be better.
He will pay all the convenience.
She would have to travel to Ranchi, my Lord. She is taking care of 2 years old son. who is
Not
residing.
immediately. She may join online, and if at all she has to come later physically, the husband will pay for that.
Yes, Lordship.
Lordship. Lordship.
Learned counsel for both the parties agree that mediation can be resorted to explore the possibility of amicable settlement between the spouses who are married only on 20th January, married for 3 years, whose marriage was solemnized only on 20th January 2019, and there is a 2-year-old child. Stop. Initially, they are ready to participate online in the mediation proceedings at Jhalsa due to the surge in COVID cases, but as if the situation eases over a period of time, they are ready to appear physically at Jhalsa. Stop. In those circumstances, let the parties approach the learned member secretary Jhalsa on 22nd January, on 19th January 2022 on the following numbers. Stop. On their approaching, the matter may be placed before the learned mediator for undertaking the mediation through online mode. Stop. It could be, if the situation eases, learned mediator may consider calling the parties physically on subsequent dates as per the convenience of the parties. Stop. In case the petitioner attends the mediation physically on any subsequent date, opposite party shall have to pay a sum of rupees 1,250 on each date she attends the mediation in the presence of learned mediator Jhalsa. Stop. Parties are expected to cooperate in the proceedings with an open mind and attend each of the sittings. Stop. If they are able to arrive at an amicable settlement, terms and conditions thereof be reduced in writing under their joint signature and be submitted along with the report. 4 weeks after 4 weeks from 19th January 2022. Stop. The matter be listed on 25th February 2022 along with the report.
Till then,
further proceedings. In the meantime, further proceedings in original suit number 81 of 21, pending before the learned Principal Judge Family Court, Garhwa, shall remain stayed.
Obliged, Lordship.
May I pray one thing, Lordship? Lordship, in the month, on 19th, 20th, there is marriage in the family, Lordship. If any day other than that, Lordship.
19th January छोड़ करके.
Yes, Lordship. इसके बाद करेंगे.
24 जनवरी.
Yes, Lordship.
24 जनवरी कर दीजिए. ठीक.
Obliged.
Okay. Thank you. Take care. Stay healthy and safe.